Mike, I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Party now.
General West. Hey, Delta.
Shit.
Hey.
Wait.
Fire.
They'll try and throw for it here. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then against
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Past the 20. 10. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
2nd and 2. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 45 yards. All the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run with Dixon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Check it back.
Go.
Switch. Hey, alert 3.
Shoot.
Now a handoff right side. It's Dixon. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down.
Rock it.
Switch.
Tighten up. Hey, stand up. 52.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
On 3rd down, here's Dixon. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
Here we go. 50.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a give, right side. Blackburn. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Check three.
You're out.
Crunch.
Defense.
They'll try the left side. Blackburn. And he coughed it up. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. They'll run on 1st down. It's Dixon. Tracy Walker in on the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Here as he's taken down. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready. 18 Gators.
You got nothing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Watch the shit.
Smith.
My 40. Check tight.
They're going to try and throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jared Davis, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, exit.
Let's go, defense.
Now. Ready.
Following the fumble recovery, Costello, he's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there, couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Hey, high 7.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Oh, here we go. Oh. Hey, Mike, go.
Throwing again. Costello. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
51 to Mike. Check back, check back. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no.
Get it.
2nd and 6. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Hey, lock it. Hit it.
On 3rd down, Blackburn. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Ready.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Look at me. Go. Deep river.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Hey, Zoo.
On 3rd down, Costello. James has it. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
Hey, Team 6.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Off play action. Costello. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Set.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. They'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's a new one. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down.
Hey, Haywood.
Looking to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Safety creek. Check 31. Check 31.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for a Nunwa there. That'll bring up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making a...
He's got a man complete. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 77 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point attempt to come here. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Got it.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
218, just be grip.
Back to throw. Costello. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Costello. He finds his man Johnson. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Slam. He's coming. We got double up. Check 13. Check 13. Check safety. Check.
2nd and 5. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up. Continuing to steadily move the ball down the field. Not big play after big play, but these moderate gains getting him first downs.
And you know what they add up to, right? If you continue that pace and you continue to move it downfield, they add up into 6 points. That's exactly what you're looking for.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, Blackburn. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
Ready?
To throw on 2nd down, Costello. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Throwing on first down, Costello. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Quentin Williams. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Ready,
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
59 mark. Check. 59.
Go. Shoot.
Back to throw. Costello firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Cover. Hey, orbit.
To throw on 3rd down, Costello. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this one is right down the middle. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Go out.
Check.
Hard.
Switch it. Chance. No. Off.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Dixon again. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
4 down. Check. Mike's 50. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Hey, Alpha. Lead dribble.
They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Tracy Walker. And meanwhile, the intended target. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Santos with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
On the set.
All day, baby, all day. Check Mike 40. We are.
Hey, wahoo!
Here's 2nd and 8. Dixon complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Hey, box truck.
Back to throw now on first down. Going up top. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Leo. Ready?
And they'll let the fullback try and take it home. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Bam.
Check 24.
Trying to pound it in with Dixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. He'll look to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Next to score on
It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
Come on now, let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready? 90, Wolf. Hey. Get it.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first. Shoves him off at the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes.